Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Ben Poole, and today we're discussing digital identities with Miguel Braojos, who is VP Global Sales, IAM Solutions at HID Global. Welcome, Miguel.
Thank you. A pleasure to be here with you today.
Why is there currently so much focus on the creation of digital identity infrastructure and schemes?
Today, when you do anything online, you sign up on any website or service, and you need to show your credentials, passwords, logins, security questions, PIN codes, the list goes on and on and on. However, security today is not perfect in the digital world, as we very well know. For example, a recent study from the organization CFIUS showed that last year, 2016, was a record year for identity theft in the UK. So clearly, we need more security, and also we need security that doesn't get in the way. We need a better user experience. So that is exactly the creation of digital identities, what it's about. Because when you create a digital identity, you just create a trusted environment that both you and the other end that you are dealing with, well, authenticate, you know each other, and there is a proof of that transaction, so what we call a non-repudiation. However, this is easier said than done, and digital identities are not easy to create, and that's the reason we are in the current state of things. And also they need to be maintained. So this is the challenge today of creating digital identities and going even a step beyond that to federated identities that will let us do more things than just logging onto an online bank account.
So how does identity help banks deal with regulatory pressures and also support innovation?
Banks have implemented many regulation changes over the last 20 years, from anti-money laundering frameworks to Dodd-Frank Act or the Basel series of regulations. And the financial institutions have accomplished that, reflecting this set of regulations in their IT and digital infrastructure. So this, combined with the rise of the internet and mobile banking, well, tells me that the banks are ready to embrace this new wave of technology, and also it's a paradigm on how we do business. And now we have in front of us, for example, PSD2 or GDPR that are due to come in force in the next few months. But that will also bring a new era of innovation, because, for example, with PSD2 there will be an open environment to exchange information. So that will foster the innovation, and so let financial institutions exchange information and exchange the knowledge in which the information is based. So, for example, it's no longer necessary to share data about you. If you want to enter a club, I mean, the concierge doesn't see all your credit history, just say, okay, are you allowed here or not? And the answer is yes, it's based on some knowledge. So that is the environment that we want to go through. And the recent partnership between the fintechs and the ecosystem of innovation in the finance industry tells us that definitely, yes, there is a great opportunity to do so.
If digital identity is the so-called new money, how can banks capitalize on this?
Banks and financial institutions have a unique opportunity to position themselves as the trusted identity provider in what we call an identity ecosystem. What is an identity ecosystem? It's not that just your financial institution establishes who you are, your credit history, and all the related information to enable you seamless access to their services. It's that they can share that knowledge, not data, with other institutions, other merchants even, so you are able to do many more things online in a seamless way. So adding convenience for you as a customer. That is a great advantage for you. I'd love to have that, for example. And in the example before, you go to a different club in a different town, and the bouncer there say, okay, oh yeah, I know you, please get in. So you don't have to do anything. You have a seamless and great experience. I think that is a great asset. It's a commercial asset for the financial institutions, because the barrier change for a customer who is happy to rebuild this trusted environment is very high. But however, the banks need to raise up to the challenge. They need to build the IT infrastructure that enables them to do that. Like, for example, in HID, we provide all the ledger authentication and vetting and the digital identity products that go with that and enable you to establish that identity ecosystem around.
Thanks very much for joining us, Miguel.
My pleasure. Thank you.